All right. Hello, everybody, and this is going to be our little movie show type thing. Say hello to my lovely friend who's assisting me in this. Smith, say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we kind of got bored and kind of figured let's start up a movie show. Still working on a name, so you guys figure that out for us. You have anything you'd like to say to the people, Smith?
Now don't put me on the spot like that.
Well,
Let's
you
just
have
get
to
down
say
to business.
something. All right. Down to business. I think the first thing we should figure out is, Smith, what are your favorite types of movies? Your favorite movie genres? Let's do this.
Well, I don't have a particular favourite type of genre. I can tell you which genres I don't like. And even though there are some good examples, I don't like rom-coms. Generally, you just get a whole pile of crap coming out every year. We should just forget about as soon as they come out.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
a lot of those.
I uh, I can enjoy most of the good examples of all the genres. If you see what I'm getting at.
Okay, so I'll just put it out. My favorite genre is action comedy movies. Well, see, that's the problem
Well, they're
nowadays.
pretty much making a sequel of everything.
Exactly, they're making a sequel out of
It's
every movie possible. They're either
Yeah, you name any series or franchise, and they're making a sequel or a reboot or a remake or whatever.
Ghostbusters 3, for example.
Yes, the 18.
Okay, but in all fairness, the A Team, the guy that they hired to play Mr. T's part, looks just like him. I'm gonna give him
Yeah,
that.
he's got the looks down. Yeah.
But I don't think the movie's gonna be any good.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer.
And it just looks like a movie I'm not gonna enjoy. It looks like an action movie where some scenes will be okay, that's pretty cool, but then it'll cut into like some drama scene, and I'm just gonna be sucked out the movie quick.
No, well,
What I say is when you have an action movie, you don't put any drama in it. You leave an action movie to action. If drama's meant to be in it and you pull it off, great. Your problem, right? I don't see what was so bad about it.
well, yeah, the problem I have with it is that it involves the humans too much, along with with the whole government thing, and then the you got Shia LaBeouf, and then the whole bit with all the politicians and everything is just so unbelievable. It actually drives me crazy.
Okay, so if the movie was just about the robots on their home planet fighting, you would have went to go see it.
Well, I'm not a Transformers fan anyway, so I don't know. But if it turned out to be quite a good film, yeah, maybe.
See, I
It's
just thought
just
it was a great movie to watch. I got the DVD once it came out, the two-disc special, because added with all the
mm,
special effects, I wanted to see how they did it and stuff. I mean, granted, it had the Michael Bay movie full of explosions, but that's what I expect from Michael Bay. I expect to go see explosions.
oh yeah, of course.
Just like when they say a James Cameron movie is coming out, I expect to be wowed. You
Yeah.
expect that. Titanic, everybody was like, "Oh, we expect this." He made everybody cry. I even cried while watching
Yeah.
Titanic.
No,
It was a sad movie. I don't see why
it
Leonardo
is.
DiCaprio had to die at the end, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Well, you've ruined it for everyone who hasn't seen it, but that's a minority, I think.
If you haven't seen Titanic yet, then you're pretty much living under a rock.
Yeah, or don't like films at all.
But it is amazing that James Cameron made two of the like highest grossing movies of all time.
Yeah, that
That's
is pretty
something you
incredible.
can go back to your kids about.
Uh huh.
Dear
John was
John, of all movies,
it?
beat it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Which is
Dear
funny
John.
because Avatar itself was a generic movie, like a generic story, and then another generic story comes in. People just love generic. Like people don't want to see something new; they want to see the same thing they've seen.
Yeah, you are right. You've got the same archetypal plot. I'm not sure if I use the right word there. you know what I mean. You got the same story arcs going through these films, and that's what the audiences want, apparently, along with stuff we've already seen. It's known quantities. All these remakes and sequels.
Now, I admit, you couldn't really make anything new right now. Like, Avatar added its own little spin with the special effects, but there aren't really much ideas you can make now that are new. Because, I mean, everything's been done before in some kind of way.
It all depends on how the world changes, because a lot, the dialogue is not as important as you'd think, because film is a image medium. It's telling story through images, and if you briefly look at the subtitles and look at the image, you can get the drift of what's happening. You don't need to read it as if you would a book. And I suppose it's harder for people who don't read as much, because they need more time to look and what's there.
I feel you. The thing that has me laughing sometimes is my friends have talked about when a teacher we'll sit there and we'll watch a movie after reading the book, and our teacher, for some odd reason, will put subtitles on, and my friends will just be like, "Why are we watching the subtitles? That's like reading the book all over again." So
I've never encountered that before. That's that's a bit silly.
I just kind of sort of called him retarded, but I guess you have to look at it from the sense of Americans are generally lazy. I will say that. I'm lazy, but I'll read subtitles. Reading is fine with me, but like I'll say, the film industry here is that they spend so much money on a movie, and you look at it sometimes. Like Avatar spent what, $300 million?
Close to 400, I think,
to make one movie, and they've doubled it back like 10 times, got the money back. But it's like, if you can do all that, like I've seen low budget films make a lot of money.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah,
it's just a lot harder to make money off of low budget films. Or let me rephrase it. It's a lot harder to make a good movie off of a low budget film.
I think it's more. I think you can make a good film with a low budget. It's just a matter of making it slick enough for audiences. Yep, the general audience, because we've been used to the very slickly styled Hollywood look and feel.
What I'll say, I hope,
and low budget films don't feel like that.
I hope Hollywood can do is, I say, write a story first, and then if you want it to be this big special effects thing, then go ahead with it.
Yes, that is. It's hard to tell whether that was his priority, to make it a special effects bonanza or whatever. But a scriptwriter's main priority, just to write a story which comes from their heart. I know that sounds completely cheesy, but you know what I mean, don't you? It's a story you want to tell, and not just imagining what it's going to look like and be, wow, it's going to have this amazing opening shot, and it's going to sweep through the forest, and then people are going to go.
All right, man. Well, we're running around on the 25-minute mark, so is there anything you'd like to say before we cut this short?
No, I'm good. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think we did good. So we're gonna pack up for the day. This has been Young King and Inner Smith doing a little movie thing, and we'll see you guys later.
Ciao.